the one you want to be in. Right?
Yeah, I want to be all the way at the end.
So right here?
Yeah.
All right, we're on live.
Sorry.
You can go whenever you're ready, bro.
All right. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for tuning in for another version of the Hour of Power with the family. We have a much anticipated guest, but not a new person on the show. Young lady has been on here before and lit up the lines, and a lot of the people, especially our lady audience, really liked what you had to share before. So we are glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yep. So glad to have you back. Yep. So always, me and our brother Ptah give our introduction, and we'll get right into the much anticipated interview with Miss Jolly, right?
Yes, Jolly Valez. What's up?
I'm glad to have you back. So, as always, in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, we give him praise and thanks for his mercy and his goodness to the human family. If all the trees upon the earth were pens to write with, and if all the oceans were ink, and then another 7 oceans to add to its supply, the writing would still not be enough to explain the glory of God, for he's exalted, all-powerful, all-wise. We confide in no other in our time of need, and we praise no other in our good fortune. He is one. And even if I live to be 1,000, it still will not be enough to thank God for his many gifts. We thank God for the Metu Neter, oracles, scriptures, and writings that came on the continent of Africa thousands of years before any organized religion. We thank God for Moses in the Torah, Jesus in the Gospel, and Muhammad with the Quran. I greet everyone in words of peace. To my Christian family, praise the Lord. To my Muslim family, assalamu alaikum. To our Hebrew Israelite family, shalom. To our Black Conscious family, hotep. And to our Native American family, halito. And to our people in the streets, it all means good. Peace and blessings.
Bless.
Yes,
That was
yes.
beautiful.
Grand Rising, like our brother Shareef shared, this is a live program that's coming out to the White Rose Community Television viewership. They're on Channel 16 and Channel 19 as well. This is going out via Facebook and then later on YouTube right now. So we always want to make sure I do our due diligence right now. Make sure everybody go ahead and grab a pen and paper. We're going to go kind of fast and furious. This is an hour-long program. The call-in number is going to be on the screen very, very shortly. So 717-846-5067. The purpose of this particular program, this is a community-based program. So if you have any type of activities that you're involved in, I think I might move up a little bit.
I know.
That you want to kind of promote. You start over just a little bit. Any activities you want to kind of promote that actually enhance the lives of in this community, this is an opportunity for you to come on. This is every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So like I'll give my little intro. I'm Ptah Shakur. I always start with a little bit of an affirmation. Feel free to take this affirmation. Whenever you say I am, whatever you put behind that, gravitate, into your experience. So it's really, really important. So I know my place in truth. I know what I am in truth. I know how I serve in truth. I'm free. I'm free. I'm in the upper room. God is. So I, Ptah Shakur, I looked at pledge to always look for the best in each and every person, in each and every one, especially starting with myself. I come from love, I am love, and I choose to look at the world through the lens of love. So with that, tells you a little bit about me. But if you want to find out more about me, go to Ptah Shakur on YouTube and learn more about me. But without further ado, we're going to give it to the lady of the hour of some wonderful information she's going to share with everybody. So I want to welcome you, Jolly. Tell a little bit about yourself, what you're here for, and what you're about.
Hey, you guys, I'm Jolly Valez. I'm a promoter. I'm an event planner. I'm an event host. I'm now an actress. I'm into the modeling, dancing on videos. I'm doing a lot of things for the community, still working with Christmas Addicts, senior volunteering. I do a lot of things to help the community out here. So my name is Jolly Valez. Check me on Facebook. Yes, that's what I do. And I'm here to talk about all the events that's going down in Central PA. So the first one I'm probably gonna start with is I'm very sorry that my girl Bridget couldn't be here today, but we're gonna talk about her festival, the York Cannabis Festival, which is August 24th, and we're gonna have music artists there. We're gonna have vendors. We're gonna have health fair. We're gonna have people poetry. It's gonna be a band there. It's gonna be so amazing. We're still looking for vendors to be participated to that event. If you guys are interested, tap in, and go on Bridget Barnes on Facebook, or you could hit me up on Jolly Valez on Facebook, or you could hit Billy and Barnes at her website as well, Mother Hemp Creation. And you can also hit me up at jvcaft22@gmail.com. We're accepting anybody. If you want to do entertainment, you want to show out there, if you want to dance, we will accept you. And we appreciate being part of that event. And it's a family event. You could bring kids there. There's going to be a bounce house. There's going to be a musician there, so it's going to be a lot. I don't want to say too much because you got to come and check us out from that event as well.
Is that at Penn Park?
Yes. No, it's going to be, no, not at Penn Park. It's going to be in Kiwanis Lake where the ducks are at. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's going to be there. It's from 12 to 7, 12 in the afternoon to 7. So you guys are welcome to come. Anybody could come. It's for the community.
Absolutely. So I actually was at the last two, so I can definitely bear witness. It's a wonderful place to come and learn the different type of like hemp type of fibers.
Yeah.
You know, kind of moving into that type of. A lot of people are opening their minds to certain things. When they
yes.
hear, like about cannabis, they always think about like the lower aspects of things. You know.
Right.
But it's a good nature environment, very family friendly. So you definitely want to come on out for that. So just to kind of piggyback, August 24th, they're the York Cannabis Health Festival. Like Jolly was just sharing. So Mother Hemp Creations, your phone number you can dial if you want to be. You said they're looking for vendors and things?
Yeah, we're looking for vendors, any entertainment. If you want to perform, sing, instruments, rap, poetry, we'll accept all. So whatever, if you want to show your talent there, you could come in and join. We'll send you a form if you're interested to be part of the Mother Hemp, the Cannabis Festival.
So come on out now. We all know that York, Pennsylvania got some talent. And so, a lot of it is youth. And so shout out to Smash Entertainment. I'm starting to get familiarized with some of the events. I went to the Cassidy, the second annual Central PA indie artists.
Yes.
And just seeing individuals. These are starving artists, y'all. So you actually giving an opportunity to actually make a living for themselves and actually being your genuine self. That's the key thing. Everybody got their own full-time jobs and such, but you always got to keep your dreams alive. You know what I mean? So
that's right. That's
definitely a great opportunity to kind of get involved in. But I wanted to start with this.
Which one? What's that?
Tell them a little bit about this. What's coming up, the Crab Festival. That's on August 17th. Is that correct?
Yes. The Crab Festival is August 17th. We're going to have Matt Meyer, the comedian. We're going to also have another comedian, Diva Delaport, is going to host that night as well. It's going to be a really fantastic night. And it's not only crabs. Like, it's going to be sausage. It's going to be other types of meal that's included in that. For $55, you cannot beat that. And you could get a buffet of crabs if you want as well. And there's going to be entertainment too, so you could enjoy your crab, have a little laugh, listen to some music, and you know how Smash do. He makes it bigger and better. So yes, and it's gonna be a really epic night. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to how everything gets put together that day.
Is that also at Ferguson? Kiwanis Lake?
No, that's gonna be in Arsenal Road. Arsenal Road. Yes, okay. It's gonna be on Arsenal at the Ballroom, right there at the York Inn. It's right there in the behind and the back. Some people get confused because when they first came, they see the hotel. No, you gotta go all the way back. So even I've been working with Smash in the Ballroom for almost a year now, and people still ask. You just gotta go all the way back, and it's right there. You can't miss it.
Yeah, that venue, it kind of threw me for a loss as well, but it's behind Around the Clock Diner. You take that
yes.
You don't veer towards the 4 Points. So if everybody don't know, 4 Points is the general area, that you go to. And I drove back into the back. I will say this, and shout out to Smash as well. It's looking the ambiance and the energy of that actual place is really, really beautiful because it's really kind of what's the word? like versatile. Like you could have, I believe you can have like weddings and banquets.
You could,
and stuff
yes,
in there,
yes,
too?
you could have weddings in there, anniversaries, sweet 15s. I even seen a 2-year-old's birthday party, which it was so packed.
Yeah, I remember
Like
that.
it's really a nice ballroom. But I think, in my opinion, from looking at Smash's photos, it's so beautiful how people do their weddings there. I think it's really amazing how they hook everything up and how the designer she be doing her thing, man, and how they yeah, I love how they decorate everything in that ballroom. For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. And I believe last episode we had Wayne Sweeney. Shout out to Wayne Sweeney. He came in.
Yes,
and
hi, Wayne.
he's been honored with the Bro to Go Award coming out. We want to make sure that we go out. I know I'm gonna do my due diligence. That's on my birthday, y'all, and I'm like I gotta find a way to go. Up
He's
to
doing
that.
it on your birthday?
Yeah, it's on October 5th.
Aw.
That's when the presentation is being held. They're in Camp Hill. I believe it's some. And if he's listening on right now, please just put down in the bottom of the comment as well. We want to make sure that we support our individuals doing great.
Of course, and he's collaborating with Crabfest as well. It's part of his partnership with Smash with that as well. So they're doing their thing with the Crabfest. So if you a seafood lover, tap in. You know what I mean? It's $55. We still got tickets available, tables available. Just hit us up.
The bottles, is there drinks or how's that?
Yeah, the drinks are included in the meal. I think it is. I don't know if they have personal bottles like that. I'm not too sure on that information. I just know that it's a buffet seafood meal that has sausages, rice, all types of food, and you can enjoy with your friends, close family, and there's gonna be entertainment there, and and I think it's gonna be an epic night. The seafood lovers for the seafood lovers.
Awesome. We're just going to take a pause for the cause, let everybody know this is a live program that's coming out of York, Pennsylvania to the White Rose Community Television channel 16 and channel 19. As well, this is streaming right now on Facebook. We got some eyeballs checking it out as well. You're going to see the recording on it right now. So we're here again. We're with Jolly Valez, who has wonderful works in the community, bringing very, very impactful events that everybody in the family can come out. And we was talking about that with Wayne as well. We need the old folks out there. We're gonna have some young folks out there. Let's make it intergenerational.
Right.
One thing that always kind of I'm just gonna question to you. Did you have someone in your older when you was growing up, as far as somebody of an older age that kind of put you under their wing, any type of like grandparents and things of that nature? Because that's what we need in this society more. We need first of all, we need those above the age 65 up when you're retired or whatever. You got a word to say to these kids. You see them right across the street or something. You can say things to them to help foster and bring the greatness out of them. And so
that's right.
We want to have that, play some cards and things like that. I hear the stories from like the older generation, but do you have like a person like that?
Honestly, I never was under nobody's wing because they put me in directions that I wasn't even supposed to be in. You know what I mean? In positions I wasn't put in. So I became somebody else under the wing. I could name like 7, I probably could name more, and I still guide them. And some of them graduate, some succeed in life, and I'm still their angel. They call me their guardian angel always, and I'm always gonna be there for them. And I love y'all. If y'all know who I'm talking about.
Beautiful. And also, since the call-in show, people are asking for the number right now. I'm gonna do my thing to kind of put the number over there.
717-846-5067. 717-846-5067. Our brother Ptah already posted in the stream there, so welcome to call in at any time. 717-846-5067. Not 845, 846-5067.
It's okay. It happens.
All right. And then moving on. Oh.
Ooh!
You got it, bro? I'm trying to work on this.
Our power.
Hello, it's Bridget.
Hey, girl!
Hi, guys. I had to call in. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there in person. I'm not feeling very well. I'm still going to call in and tap in, and I'm here watching.
Okay, girl. Yeah, I told him that, you wasn't feeling well and stuff. I was mentioning about the festival so far. Now we're talking about the Crabfest. And I was telling them that whoever wants a vendor, they could call in and, and we're accepting artists, vendors, food vendors, anything,
Absolutely. We're also accepting volunteers of any kind, patient testimonies, just poetry during the day. Anybody if you have any bands,
Yeah.
want to do any type of singing.
And I'm hosting that night. So
Yes,
yeah, I forgot to
Jolly
mention
Valez
that I'm
here.
hosting.
Yes. Any businesses that would like to come, we'll offer you free stage time, free social media acknowledgement. We're also going to have a photographer and a videographer at the Cannabis Festival, and as well as the Youth Empowerment Games.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that in a minute, but yeah, me, Brad Williams. I think his last name is Williams, right? Brad Williams.
Yes, we'll be
We're both gonna be
Festival.
hosting for the cannabis tonight. So if you know Brad Williams from Penn and all them with the sideboard, he does all that. He's really good peoples. Yeah, he's really the hype man. That is my boy.
Yes, he is a hype man.
He is. He gets me hype.
Well, let me kind of bring this up real quick, and if everybody could check the screen that I'm about to pop up right now.
You have anything else you like to add, ma'am?
I don't think so.
Well, can I ask you a question while I got you on the phone?
Absolutely.
Because I just put the screen up in the back about the with Henry.
Oh, Harry.
I'm doing too many things.
Yeah.
at one
It's
time.
fine because I send you a lot, so I understand.
So what I have on the back of the screen for everybody, and you can kind of chime in, and then if you need to relinquish the line, Joey, you can finish off. About the importance of Harry Cologne, and what I got behind the screen is the Passing the Torch Youth Empowerment Games. Can you talk a little bit about that and how Harry, what's your relationship or what your thoughts about him and things of that nature?
Go ahead, Bridget. You could go first, and I'll go after. Okay.
Sure. So Jolly and I are going to continue the Youth Empowerment Games in honor of Harry O'Colin, who was the host and creator of these events. And Harry's known a lot of people. He's known in the community very well. He's a big mentor to people. He's somebody that's played a big part in everything who I am now with my business and doing events.
Me
he
too.
owned the Underground tape and record store there. Is it East Market Street?
Yes.
I think it's East Market Street. But we're going to be continuing that. It's going to be local youth against local law enforcement in like obstacle course races. We're going to do some tournaments. The mayor usually comes. The police chief usually comes. So it's going to be great. We're going to try to get some dancers, some kids, to do some dance competition and stuff. We're going to also have music, food vendors, merch vendors. Obviously, we're going to have a little memorial for Harry and everything. It's going to be a great event. Really, really good community events. We should have a bounce house and stuff for the kids as well.
That's right.
Don't leave anything out, Jolly.
Wait, one people want to know. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you.
No, and we're also going to have Annabelle host for Harry's event as well. She was really close with Harry like me and Bridget was too. I don't know if you guys know Annabelle. She does the I Speak rhythm. Right? Am I right?
I speak rhymes.
Rhymes and whatever. So she's going to be hosting that night too. And we were all very close for Harry. And we are very, very appreciative to the mayor for letting us continue his legend for his fourth annual, because I've been there from the first one till now. And we want to continue growing that on his name and behalf. So whoever wants a vendor for Harry's event, you're welcome to tap in for that too. If you guys have any questions for that, you could call in. But we're taking vendors, food vendors, musicians, everything. So just let us know. And if anybody that in the community that wants to contribute, like give us chips to give to the kids, basketball to play with, water bottles, anything. We really are grateful for anything you guys could help with this event.
For donations.
For donation, yes.
Yes.
And that's
We're
it.
also looking for anybody who is like coach or does any type of sports that would want to help us out with some of the games with the kids and that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need help with that. If anybody wants to volunteer for that, tap in.
Okay, awesome. So I'm looking here. So that this information is free. It says the food. This is for vendors. For those who want to be a vendor, a food vendor, $75 for that. The merchandise vendor is $50. That's the deal, folks. Being in the vending game,
Yeah.
you know. So that's a
Kids are
great
lesser
opportunity.
too, cause Harry always did that. He like if kids vendor, we don't really charge him that much. I remember last year he only let me charge $40 for a kids vendor because they're kids and they're trying to grow their dreams too. And we take kids vendors as well for that youth as well if you're interested.
And we're always willing to work with people.
And we willing to work with you too. We believe in your dreams. Like we know how it is. We came from the bottom up, so we're not stingy. Nothing. We will definitely work with you.
Anything else, young lady?
Well, I got one more thing for her before she get off the line.
Okay.
Cause you both doing the modeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are. We're doing modeling. Bridget put me on to that. You know, I'm going to be real. Bridget definitely put me on to that. Then she introduced me to Isha. Her name is Aisha Baby. Sorry, because she gets mad when I call her that. So it's Aisha Baby. And you know what I mean? And I'm starting this modeling thing. Like I'm doing my first modeling actually this weekend in Virginia. We're going to be butterfly dancer models. So I'm really excited. It's going to be an epic night. There's going to be photographers, BT people that work with there. It's going to be really big. We're not going to say too much. We're just going to put it in public. You'll see soon.
That one's here at Albemarle Park, right?
What?
The passing the torch.
Yes, that's here. This is Harry's favorite park. He always told me that because I never knew about this park. And Harry's the one that told me about this park. Yeah, this park. That's where it's going to be at.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Bridget.
He wouldn't like it any other way.
Welcome. Thank
Right,
you guys
right.
so much. I appreciate you guys having us. And again, I'm sorry that I couldn't be there in person. Definitely make it next time.
All right.
Well, thanks for saying the heads up. I love you, Bridget Sita. I'll see you another day.
I love you too, guys. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody.
All right. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you. Have a good night, Bree.
All righty.
All right, so I got something next up on the platter. There is the Latin Fest, and that should be popping up on your screen right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the date and the time for the Latin Fest?
Yes, so we're having a Latino music festival. Okay, Latino music festival, because everybody, you know, there's a lot of Latin festivals, so we got to be specific what we're saying. So it's a music festival where there's all different types of bands, different types of music artists, salsa, bachata, merengue, reggaeton, anything. And there's actually going to be Latin dancers. There's going to be more and more entertainment. I don't want to keep bragging about it because I want you guys to see it. And it's September 14th, and it starts at 11 a.m. to like 8 at night. We've been talking about doing a little after party, but I don't want to say too much till it's public out there. So we might do a Latin after party, music festival after party, but I'll keep you posted when I know I'm informed that with Smash. Me and him are partnership with this Latin festival, and I appreciate him putting me as his partner to work on this Latin festival and agreed on this together. And I am hosting that event as well, and I'm really excited for that too. And we have DJ Jerry that's gonna be there. We have DJ Primo. We have a lot of dope Spanish DJs. We have a lot of a Mexican band, a salsa band. We have La Reina, which is Carmen Romas, which she is an amazing, beautiful person. I love her to death. We have Tritty's from New Jersey. We have people from different worlds, like New Jersey, Lancaster, Reading. It's just so amazing, and these guys are so talented. LP Harmony, like, you know, all of them. They are so talented people. It's so many of you guys, like, it's like, oh my God, like, it's just so many, and I already know that you guys are gonna kill it on the stage. Especially my boy Blanc Chung Blanc. Yo, I love that guy. He's been really doing big things with the media and stuff. So I know he's gonna kill the stage too. There's a lot of followers. They have a lot of love. So go check out your favorite local artists in the festival. And it's going to be an epic night. We're still looking for new talented if you want to join and be a dancer. If you want to show out, you want to have vendors, merchandises, food, and we're going to have different types of Latino food. Let me tell you something. We're going to have Mexicano, Cubano, Dominican, Puerto Rican, different types of Spanish food that which you guys are going to observe. Different marchers like vendors that's going to sell out Puerto Rican flags, Mexican flags, Dominican flags, Cuban flags, all that. So it's going to have all the Latino all mixed together. It's going to be dazzled. It's going to be so dazzled and lighten up for the Heritage Latin Month. And it's going to be really, really popping. So I can't wait to see everybody there. And if you guys want to join, you could tap in. If you have any questions, just hit up the phone. I'm willing to answer any questions you guys want to ask me.
And the location for this event?
And this is going to be at Penn Park.
Wow.
It's going to be at Penn Park, okay? So that's where usually it'd be. I usually be at Penn Park anyway. It's a huge park. And we're going to make sure everything is right. And bathrooms, everything. You know, it's going to be a really good day.
And if you keep this event going on, which I know you will, just as a suggestion, maybe we can show the African and Latino connection.
Right.
A lot of people don't know historically that we're all
All
one.
together, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Remember,
I mean,
I'm Cape Verdean. I have Cape Verdean in my family. That's South African. I truly understand.
A lot of people don't know.
But we're having that too. We want Haitians and everything. We consider that
it's all
Latin.
One family. It's all one family.
Yeah. We're just waiting on it, but we want Haitians there too. Everybody's Latino. Everybody, all in one, for sure.
Yeah, in Africa, it's a lot of people that speak Spanish. There's some Africans that can speak Spanish better than Spanish people sometimes.
That's true.
'Cause it's 2,000 different dialects in Africa, and one of them is, Latino.
I know.
Imagine if we would come together, the power.
That would be nice.
Instead of you're this and you're that, even the beat of the music is the same.
Taiwan, the drums, the African does it too. It's the same thing.
Of celebrities that have African and Latino in them. Carmelo Anthony, Mariah.
Yeah, you're right.
Mariah Carey, a lot of rappers.
Right.
That have that, have that connection.
So that's why, you're right. That's why there's a culture festival. I think they already had one where it was all different cultures, right? I think we had one like last year of that it was all different culture festivals and stuff like that. I think it was here in York. I gotta look that up. It wasn't part of our event, but I remembered that there was a culture festival out here too. Okay. And it was at Penn Park, actually. It was where the basketball court was at.
We need that. We're all one family.
Right. Well, I will look into that, okay? I would love to look into that and do that.
So I'm going to go ahead and interject real quick. Like I said, this is a live TV call-in show. If you want to call in and actually share some questions, share some love. We all need a little bit of love in this time right now. You see what's going on around the world. We got a lot of things that can pull us from our happiness, how we want to stay in our happiness and make sure we're sharing as much love and light to everybody out there. I want to mention this real quick because of all of the myriad of wonderful activities that you got going on. I want to start with the most recent one, and this is the Baddies. And if you know, it's on the screen right there. And is this something that Smash just now putting on?
Yeah, I just found out about the Baddies. Tink from the Baddies is coming. We're hoping other Baddies are coming, but we're waiting for their schedule. I just can't put their name out there yet, but I will let you know soon. And so that's August 9th. I can't forget it. That's my aunt's birthday. So it's gonna be August 9th. They're coming through. 7 to 2 in the morning. That's what I know so far. And it's confirmed that she is coming to York, Pennsylvania at the Ballroom, okay? She's going to be here. And she's going to hang with us. She's going to party with us. And we going to get it popping. All the baddies better come up and show up and have a good time.
So give me a little bit about the Baddies. Who's the Baddies? Is this like a group? Is it
Well, right now, Baddies is like a show, Zeus, because my close friend Lola, she every time I come to her house, she makes me watch it with her. So that's how I got tapped in on that. Okay. And it's about a group of girls that's showing Natalie, Scotty Body with the Hottie, Rolly, Anna. There's all kinds of favorite ones that girls follow. And it's about girls that hang out, party. And a true baddie is basically what that show is about about who's the baddest girl who could fight, who could stand on her ground, who could stand on business, who it's about their hair, nails, beautiful, be done. You know what I mean? Okay. Some of them are artists, some of them design clothes, some of them promote. They're baddies and they're just growing, and it's like a group of them that they did on Zeus channel. That's what the baddies are. Gotcha. And they're very popular in the young age, early age. They're very a popular show. Like all the girls are into that show. A lot of people, not even girls, like a lot of people are into that show.
So if I put that on my Google search, my wife won't go too mad at me looking at it.
They show a lot of skin.
I understand. This is feminine energy. This is feminine expression. I know some people out there might turn their nose or to things of that nature, but I'm a firm believer that the feminine energy is at a point where it needs to return. We need some type of balance in this type of creation, and so whatever way that a woman wants to kind of express herself at this particular time, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, being a boss, not just that, but having your own. I notice a lot of individuals, a lot of entrepreneurs, and they're using their platform, to do things like that to provide for their families, and then hence provide for the communities as well. So we want to give a shout out. We want to give an applause for all those particular ladies that's going to be coming out.
Yes.
And we're halfway through the program right now. This is for everybody. This is our live program, live call-in show here in York, Pennsylvania. We're going out live to the White Rose Community Television as well. It's going on Facebook and then going on YouTube later on. We got the wonderful Jolly Valez sharing the wonderful programs and activities that are set for this summer. So we're going to try to, before we close, we're going to kind of go through them all. So make sure you have a pen and pad written down, because a lot of people say, this is York, this little small town. Some people out there, this little town is doing some really good stuff, and they're trying. So shout out to individuals trying to take this city to the next level with these wonderful programs. So, and also in the month of August, because this year's going by fast.
It has. I felt like it has since 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's been like boom, 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 like crazy.
And then before I talk about this thing, I want to do a little personal kind of dig into your life. Like, where do you find the time, you know what I mean, and to do it well, everything that you're doing? Because I know not everything pays. This when you follow your passion. Sometimes your passion doesn't pay, but you got to put a little extra hours into it and pump it up a little bit to the point where it can then sustain you financially and everything. But where's this drive and this dedication, and where's that come from?
Like you said, women that are boss balance. So you got to balance that.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes, I'm sorry, I always get paid. You know what I mean? Or if I do it at the kindness of my heart, is because I know you look out and I look out and I don't need your money because you're helping me out. Why would I charge you? You know what I mean? I'm just like that in general. And I have a lot of people that I'm like that with, like my boy Gito, Marvin, everybody. Like, those are my people. They always look out. They come to my events. They do what they have to do. So sometimes I just be like, I'll do it because you look out for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're pursuing my dreams. You know what I mean? So I'm not like that at all. I balance myself from my family life. Sometimes it's hard because, I do have a family, but they know that mommy's trying to go hard so we will be good. You know what I mean? And I want to do things that makes me happy. And I know it makes you happy seeing me like that too. It felt good that my daughter was like, oh, my mom be on TV. My mom helps the community. That makes me feel so good. And it's not only for me, it's for everybody else too. Like you said, a lot of people be like, York's whack, York's this, because all they know mentality is hanging at people's houses, getting drunk and not doing, and that's not the only thing you could do in York. There's other things too, like my girl Bridget, she did Freak League. She did a whole event. It was popping. It was fun. And that was an event for everybody. We're trying to make it popping out here, excitement. And it doesn't even have to be dancing, booty shaking. It could be like the Crabfest, you know what I mean? Right. Entertainment. It could be, his show, anything. We're making it live out here. And I just want to quote that Wayne Sweetie with the football with the Halloween, you know what I mean? Everybody talks about Wayne Sweeney Halloween party, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's a lot of things out there, and a lot of people be like, oh, it's expensive, is this, but you could go to someone's house and spend money on a bottle and do all this extra, but you can't entertain yourself, enjoy yourself in the community. There's other things than that, and I wanna continue making events, and not only for that, for kids too. I wanna do a bubble party for kids. Like, I wanna go hard. That's why I work, and that's why I make money, so I could give to the community, help my family out, and balance that. That's what I mean. I balance it.
One thing I would like guys to clear up, ladies to clear up, if you can, is with the cannabis event.
Festival?
Yeah, I've heard some people say, "Oh, that's just a chance for them to get high on weed and stuff." But I don't know all the intricate details of it. But can you explain it's much more than that?
Actually, I'm gonna explain the best I can. I know Bridget would have went hard for this one, but she put this in my head that it's not about sitting down and getting high. It's about health. It's about, there's other things about the Cannabis Festival. That's why we are doing it, because it's not only getting high and getting trouble and stuff like that. It's about healing your mind, healing your soul, healing your health. People talking how they recover. People that had seizures that we met that don't do seizures anymore because they have the hemp. We help them get their marijuana license. There's people out there that's doing wonderful things with this plant that grows from the ground. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, and there's people that do say that, oh, strike this and that. It's the power of your mind. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. And that's it. That's your choice if you do that. It's not that it's down in the bottom or nothing. It's just that we've seen positive things that the cannabis did to people, and it's just amazing. Especially kids with autism and people with autism, stuttering, all that. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I feel like that's just people just talking and judging it instead of learning what's really about it.
Well, I'm glad you made that clear, definitely.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
I got one more thing that we want to make sure we get to, then we're going to get back to the refresh and everything. The Styles. Styles P. He's coming here to York. Styles from the Locks.
Yes.
Yeah, Jadakiss, Styles P. And
I love Jadakiss. But yes.
Yeah, some real talent. You bring some real people out. So you talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so Style P is coming to York, PA on the 31st for Labor Day weekend. I'm sorry, I'm getting all this brainstorm. I get like
you
that.
On it. I got my
That's why I be telling Smash, I feel you with all these events.
You're doing your thing though.
But thank you. So Style P, we still got tickets on the table, bottle. You already know the routine. If you want more information, just hit up Smash on his number, on his line, on his Facebook, Smash Entertainment. You already know. And we have Diva Delaporte that's gonna host, and we have Nikki Jones. Yeah, she's the vibe. She's from Harrisburg, and she's really a good host, very good host. And yes. And we have a couple artists there that's going to go and show what they're about. The talented. Everybody's going to have good time, drinks. And if you guys want to join the Style P, you guys are welcome to come. I'm going to be broadcasting there, so I'm going to interview some local artists before, after, and talk about how they're ready for their performance, talk about how they became artists. So I'm going to interview a couple local artists there as well. I'm going to have a red carpet, so it's going to be Jolly's, it's going to be Smash Entertainment red carpet, and Jolly's going to sit there and promote all them for that too. So at Style P, there's going to be food, there's going to be vendors, and good vibes up in there. And if you a good Style P fan, you better show up and tap in, because he's definitely going to be there and show out for everybody. Take pictures and all.
If you guys don't mind, I forgot to mention something. I want to segue and then we can get right back to it. I forgot to mention something in my intro. Rest in peace and blessings to a sister named Sonia Massey out of Illinois. The sister called the police because she heard a disturbance on her property. They popped up there, They said they searched the outside. They didn't see anything. And you could tell the sister, had a little bit of challenges. So they were supposed to wrap up once they said that they walked around her property. They somehow made their way inside her house, start searching her house.
Without a warrant?
Well, without a warrant. And the cop said to her, turn that stove off because she had some boiling water. She went and turned it off, and then she said to the cop, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She said she felt a vibe, and he said, if you say that again, I'll effing shoot you in your face. And she kneeled down and put the pot on the ground. She was no threat, and he shot her in the face 3 times. This has been all over the
Oh my
news.
God!
I mean, it's been outrage.
Did he get in trouble?
He's
Better?
He's in jail, but it's one of the most horrific things.
That burned my
seen.
heart. That burned my
Yeah,
heart.
her
Because
name is-
a lot of people be like, Jolly, what's your fear? You're so crazy. Like, you bungee jump, you just go for it. I'm scared of white cops. I experienced white bad cops since I was a teenager. And just recently, too. Like, I'm afraid of white cops that are like that. They took control and stuff like that. It's so scary.
A lot of our sisters are unprotected, no
Right.
fault of her own. But if a man was, there, it wouldn't have went down like that. But it was absolutely horrific. So rest in
soul.
peace to
Rest her soul. What's her
Sister
name?
Sonia Massey,
Rest
only
in peace,
36 years
Sonia.
old with 2
Oh my gosh, she's
children.
the same age as me. Oh my God. Rest
Yeah.
in soul, baby.
Yeah, not to
That
be
makes me
negative,
want to
but
cry. Like, my
yeah,
eyes are
Google-
watered. That's scary.
Yeah, Google it. It's one of the most horrific things. She was no threat.
And
She
this
didn't
was
have
out
no
here?
weapon.
This was out here?
This was in Illinois.
Illinois?
Yeah, Springfield, Illinois.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Sad.
It's been all over.
It's just crazy that cops think
news.
like they have that and they take control of that with us colored people, and it just sucks. Like, and it's crazy because I met through Harry Cologne. I met a couple wonderful police officers, white, black, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But
it's not all.
but
It's not
some
all of them, but it's
are so scary.
It's enough. It's enough that it's a epidemic, especially with black women. Malcolm.
You heard about that one cop out here that raped that little girl. He was a cop out here. He raped that 13-year-old girl. You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, I mean, and she called the police because she needed protection. She heard something on her property. I don't know if it was actually anything there, but how do you call for help and then end up, with that? And
Right.
shot her in the face. Like
That's crazy.
it's horrific.
No soul.
And that's part of what.
Sometimes they feel like they got power, though. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's part of what this
That's what I
this
feel like,
show is
yeah.
about. Is this community topics and things that are going on that affect us. So it'd be good. It'd be cool to have some police officers. I know from my dealings when I used to be at the Crispin Status, we used to bring cops in. The Shareef program, we give bikes and everything. We're trying our best to kind of bridge that gap between youth and police officers. So just hearing about the idea about
The youth empowerment?
games, youth empowerment.
That's what I loved about it.
Bring the police officers, law enforcement.
Because they
to
opened
right.
my eyes too.
Yeah.
Harry knows they opened my eyes too, because I experienced bad stuff with them. But he told me all officers are not like that. And I met a pretty amazing couple officers. I did. And they're cool. Just because they got a bad don't mean they're a bad person. They're just doing their job, man. And then there is police officer that think they have a badge, especially these rookies they feel like they have the power to stomp on you and everything too. So, and it opened my eyes when the first Youth Empower game, it opened my eyes and see how there is police officer that do care, color, not white, black, it didn't matter. And it opened my eyes a lot. And that's why I love this Youth Empower games, because it opened young kids too. Why are you scared of police officers? They're my friend. They gonna protect me. I hang in the project. I seen it. They walk around and they know their names. They run to them. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. Feel protected.
Right.
And it should continue being like that. So I agree with you, Phil.
So shout out. And I will be going to that youth empowerment games as well. Hopefully I can meet some of the officers that are there and see if they want to come on this particular program. you know, because they need to see. This is all about diversity and all about unity. So every part of York County that's existing out there, we need to have a representative on this particular show, including the police officers, to actually help share that message of community and things of that nature.
And we're making it clear that no one is casting a dark cloud on all policemen. We're just saying we got, some bad apples, and these type of things, unfortunately, happens way too often in the black and brown community.
I think
so
it happens so often because we don't hear the representatives of the police. We're saying that not all the cops are like that. Not all the cops are like that. We need to hear cops actually come out and say, no, that's wrong. We need other police. So if police officers, these good-natured police officers that's out there, if you have a problem with somebody constantly saying, "Oh man, the cops are terrible," then you have an opportunity, a platform to come and say, "No, that motion that cop did is disgusting. We want to hear how disgusting." Because if you don't really come out and tell people that your fellow officer does something that disgusts you, we just going to think that you just along with them.
That's right.
Once again, this is an opportunity for the mayor and everybody else that want to come on and actually help bridge that gap with the law enforcement in the community. Come on, this program. It's a good opportunity. And this is a very time. I thought this happened a while. I guess it did happen a while ago.
What?
The shooting from
the girl from Illinois?
No, that happened July the 6th.
Oh, okay. So
he said it was recent.
They had her funeral.
They just put
her funeral was today?
Yeah.
They just released the footage recently.
And I bet he went in that house for no reason too.
No, it was over with. He told her that he walked around the property and didn't see anything, and then he and his partner proceeded to go inside, was looking in her room.
Oh, so it's more than one police officer
participate.
Yeah,
it was two. It was two of them, and the one that did the shooting didn't have his personal camera on.
Yeah, they be playing with that. I just went through something like that. That's what I'm saying.
The second guy had his on, and then when he asked him, his partner, to give CPR, and he refused it. He said, "No, that bee is dead. She got shot in the head." Yeah, it's a video.
There's a video? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Our power. Our power.
Yeah, this is Edward Daniels. I wanted to address some of the issues that you're speaking about.
All right, we're getting a little feedback from you, bud.
Yeah, I have your message on.
Okay, we good.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Edward Daniels. I'm on Facebook as Black Man Rising, bridging the gap, waking the rest of us up from our nap.
Okay.
And what I address is the mental illness that we have yet to address about our history and what's happening on the streets.
Yes, sir.
From our consumption of TV, news, what we hear, what we see, there's desires that our kids can't reach. And that's why they're angry and aggressive all over our streets. We lost most of our programs. What do we have for the children? It keeps them busy. We don't have the tools for them to address some of their needs and their desires to be successful. Our schools have failed us. We have the same system for 200 years. Nobody speaks about it. Nobody talks about it. And we know and believe that there's a mental illness that has transcended itself through generations. Now we're having moms raising kids who I call weeds in the garden that are not being addressed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's saying some real facts, though.
Yeah, we appreciate you expressing it. That is true. As part of the time, my personal kind of chiming in here, this is the time that was kind of foretold for all these type of things to go astray, so to speak. But what we're going to focus on this program is solutions as well. So we appreciate you pointing those things out, and they're very, very true. And this is across every major city here in America, due to the lack of education, due to the mental illness aspect, particularly under the black and brown communities. We don't ask for help. So it's like, if you don't know that there's a problem, how are you going to solve the problem? So
One of the things that I want to address, on my Facebook page, I do a lesson plan, lessons 1 through 9, that treats us and our mental conscience to enhance our minds. Lesson 1 is to validate our experience.
Okay.
Lesson 2, what happened to me happened to you. Lesson 3 is about our consumption and what we have received that makes us believe that we can achieve things that are out of our reach. Lesson 4 is to clean the ground floor to teach us how to better consume. The foods that we eat has been weaponized. 75% of black men come up with high blood pressure. That's not a coincidence. That's a problem. That's never addressed. Some of the things that we don't address is the food that we're eating, the things that we cannot provide for ourselves, and we accept the oppressor to give us the things that we need. And you know, as I know, that if someone that I don't like, I'm not going to give them an opportunity to build or even be a competitor against me. So
Okay.
oppression and slavery still exists, but they call it employment now. And what we don't recognize is they're still in our time. 24 hours in a day, how much time do you have to spend with your children? That's the last thing I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, and please continue to listen in and call in, and share some of your thoughts when that time is right.
I felt what he said.
Now to be a teacher, be an educator.
And put your link and put some information there in the
Yeah,
comment section. So
maybe
we know where to
maybe
find
I'll
us.
do a mental health fair. You know what I mean? And you could go there and speak up for these young kids. You're just giving me ideas right now. I really appreciate you experience yourself in your time.
Right, yeah. So put some information there on the comment, and we're gonna continue with the program, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right. Hey, love you guys for trying to do the best you can to help
That's right.
every one of us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye now.
Yeah, that was some true stuff.
That was some deep
There.
stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe
I hope
should
he
come
calls.
to the festival and speak on his behalf. Let them listen.
And you're welcome to come on the program too if you're local, sir.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're local or not, but
Right.
We say each one teach one. We all have a role. We just
That's
gotta say,
right.
you're over the age of 30. You got some knowledge to share with some youth or share with individuals like us.
Mm-hmm.
When you got an open mind, when you got a fertile mind, and you look for opportunities to bring in positive things, like you said, man, I got some ideas. Yeah, we could look to collaborate because we got to do all this together. The days of us complaining like, oh, that's the way the world is. That's how they got us set up. They got us tracked. But we outnumber them. Let's not forget about that. So
That's right.
And before you continue on, Ptah, when I used to be in North Carolina, I was a part of a lot of youth groups, Rites of Passage, and another youth group I used to be a part of, and we used to have little skits where we would teach young black men how to interact with police, because some of our boys and even some grown men are real fiery, and no one deserves to be killed, but sometimes they bring that knowledge, not that knowledge, but that energy from the cops. Some cops already have in their mind that we're a certain way, and if you start firing off, if you fool, pull me over for all that, you're kind of opening yourself to, hey, officer, what, did I do something wrong? Keep your hands on the wheel.
That's
We used
what
to teach them on that, and always ask if you're going to make a move and just stay calm and cool. You cannot beat
Even if you
the
stay
police.
calm and cool, they get
Yeah.
aggressive with you.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
but
matter
that- but
because
that-
I went through that. So
that
it-
increases the chance
Yes.
when you
even
when
if you be
fire
like that
off
and
like
calm,
that.
they still it depends on their mood. I
Yeah.
swear it is.
Yeah, like that sister. She
And then
can-
they get mad when they don't find nothing and they look stupid at the end. So why did you did all that
he
for?
came there with the intention to kill.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
kill that girl.
Like,
So
why
that-
did you
I
go
hear
in
it.
and kill that girl? You just made yourself. You just lost what you worked hard. Cause I heard police, like McGruddle, Sean, all them that I met in the, police department here. They told me they go through boot camp. They go through all that and get that badge. They work hard for that badge. Why would you make a stupid move and lose that badge for what? Cause you feel power. You feel pride. You lost everything you worked hard for. You get what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. Like, I don't understand.
Absolutely. But we're we're working for the solution. Like I said, with the Youth Empowerment Games, National Night Out. I believe that's every August. That's something to participate with. But I wanted to do a due diligence. We're gonna run through this kind of fast and furious because we got quite a bit of wonderful activities, family activities, particularly starting with the Baddies. We're gonna get some more information about that as far as the time and everything. Styles P. That's August 31st. So August 9th is the Baddies. August 31st, Styles P. Oh, before and sandwiched in between that, excuse me, is the Crabfest. August 17th. That's right after my mama's birthday.
Right.
Marcus Garvey's birthday. Go Garvey.
Oh, okay. Man, you a wealth of knowledge over there, bro. So we got the Crabfest going on at August 17th. The following weekend, they're coming back at you again with the Cannabis Health Festival. And then also in September, we're going to take about 3 weeks there, the Latin Music Fest.
Mm-hmm.
I have Latin Fest. We'll make sure I'm being specific.
It's
Latin
a lot of
Music-
popping. August 9th, Baddies Tink.
There you
After
go.
her, it's the 9th. After her, I think is
Crabfest is the 17th.
the
That's
Crabfest.
next
After the
weekend.
Crabfest is
Cannabis.
the Cannabis is in August 24th.
Yeah.
August is loaded.
And then it's the Baddies, then it's the Cannabis Festival in August. In September, we have Style P, we have the Spanish Festival as well. So those 2 months, we have those things popping right now. So
And the youth games, too. Don't
and the
forget
Youth
that.
Empowerment Games in September too. So September is kind of busy every weekend. Like that weekend is really booked. So we have going on there too. We have the Latin Festival. We have the Empowerment Game. We have a lot of things going on in September. Back to school. There's going to be a lot of people. I just got an email for that. I got to look in that. The back to school, Good School, all of them, Salvation Army, they're going to give out free book bags. They're going to give out donation, food, all that. You know what I mean? So they're going to, back to school little parties. You know how they give out book bags and stuff like that too. So that's going to be going on in September as well. So September's going to be a busy body.
and August.
In August too, yeah, in August too.
The hot month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hottest so far.
You
The
said a
hottest-
hot month?
Busy outside, yeah. The hottest July. I was telling somebody it'd probably be beach season well into October because things is changing right now. So get an opportunity to get outside, and enjoy yourself. So we're going to be cutting off in about a minute or so, a couple minutes for the White Rose Community Television audience. This is a program that comes on every single Wednesday here on the Channel 16, Channel 19, and of course everything we're doing in the studio will be put on Facebook. Go ahead and check Shareef Hamed's page, Ptah Shakur, as well as Peace Elohim, as we begin to wrap down. Everybody who's paying attention there on Facebook, and we're going to go even longer for YouTube. And please call in. We have some wonderful individuals calling as well. But everybody who's watching on White Rose Community Land, we're going to be cutting off. But make sure you check us out for next Wednesday on the Hour of Power. I plan to bring Creisha Drayton, who has a wonderful book out, Transforming Your Life Through Your Habits, as well as sharing a little bit about the Giver of Light Holistic Center. We do chakra balancing, Reiki, reflexology, foot detox. So that's scheduled up for next Wednesday. But just want to make a mention of that. But
Okay.
and I thank you for sharing. And in fact, that was even beautiful when you were saying when the guy mentioned about the Sonia Massey thing. If you hear these things going on in the world, like even with Palestine and all that, that shows you still have a heart when you feel empathetic. I noticed me as I move into learning the discovery of myself and divinity within me. I can sit and watch a news story and I get that tear up feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's despicable of what some individuals could do. And I know everybody who's listening out there, you might have the idea in your mind that you just want to go and do something destructive or even do something that's just non-participating with the energy. But what you and I do, what we do, we use that as motivation. Like, okay, we need to apply real live solutions at this time. Just to take that the energy and just take it lying down, I can't do that. And just working with youth, I had some trouble story. I remember one young man, Fats, just working with youth. You have some horror stories. You have some of these youth that go out I know Ron Lake. He was one of my students there when I was at Crispus Attucks as well as Fats, walking around the streets. The streets is dangerous out there, so we all had those horrible stories. But when those heartbreaking things happen, try to internalize that and try to produce something positive from that. So.
Right. But didn't you hear the guy say it's a mental thing? Like, some people are mentally comfortable that they think it's okay, because I remember when I was in the street, I used to think that was okay. And I remember I came here and expressed that with you my first show here, when I came with you and all the things I went through to become where I was at. So, like, it's a mental thing. They're going to think, oh, that's right, that's how I'm going to get money, when there's a positive thing that nobody shows them, you know? Everybody don't have guidance in their life. You get what I'm saying? So when you find somebody that's positive guiding your life, and you see the difference of how blessings you get from a positive to a negative, you're going to keep going on that positive. Or some people are mentally comfortable where they're at, and they just okay being in the streets and stuff. And it's not really okay, because if you know your worth and you know you're better and you're talented, you could grow from that and be a better person. I've seen people do it, and I believe that you could do it too.
Well said. Very, very well.
Thank you.
You got a future. You're bubbling. I can see you heading places.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll kick it to you, Shareef.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to share? You gave us a pretty wide variety of events coming up, and York needs that, and I'm very, very glad that you guys are providing that kind of community activity for the people. Is there anything else you would like to share? Anything?
Thank you for watching this show and taking the time to hear me out. Tap into all these events. We're still looking for artists and vendors and anything. If you want to bring your talented out there, if you want to get out of the streets or wherever you at to become something, if you know how to style shoes, shirts, sing, rap, dance, we would love to put you out there and become something of yourself, a positive. Jolly Valez will definitely guide you. If you guys know me from then, you guys know me now that I'm doing better things, and I'm willing to help you out. Thanks, Shareef, for having me on this show. Tap in on Miss Jolly Valez on Facebook, or you can hit me on Gmail at jvcaft22@gmail.com.
I was just in the comment section. I'm about to put that. So slow down. What's that email address again?
It's jvcaft22@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm gonna keep tapping on my Facebook. Let me know. Preston, he needs actors too. If you're interested in that, anything that you guys want to do, I will help you guide there. Your business, anything, I got you. I got the right sources. Just let me know. Just hit me up, okay?
And I'm glad you mentioned the individual Preston Dent. And this is the movie.
The Real Life of Harrisburg. Yes, I'm coquina.
They did a call out for some police officers.
He does. He
For
needs
Friday,
police
I think.
officer. I can't be
Friday?
it because my character is a main character, so I can't. I wish I could help him out with that. But he does. He needs a couple characters. He needs kids too. Some of them he needs kids in the series too. So if you guys are interested in that, tap in on Preston Dent on Harris and the Real Life of Harrisburg. He's an amazing man. He keeps his word. He makes sure you're good and okay. I experienced that with myself. I love the experience I had with him, and he is a really good person. So if you really want to try out, he'll tell you to give him a video and stuff. If he likes what you do, he'll tap you in that.
Cause I'm gonna hit him up. I seen it.
It's very easy. It's fun.
If you out there,
It's fun.
Chris Butler, I know you out there. I know you on there. Gito, if you out there listening. Even Wayne Sweeney, you out there listening.
Smash Entertainment,
Come
my
up
boy
on
Smash,
Friday.
all of them.
On Friday, they're doing little acting things. So if you want to try, get out of your comfort zone, do something a little bit different. Ptah, Shakur, I'm gonna be there. So I'm gonna be. I don't know how
I'm
beard.
excited.
I don't know how police are. You see me in a little police hat, and you know what I mean. So this is.
Yeah.
We dreaming while
And you
we're
know what I
home.
love about this movie? It's so real in reality. Like, it really is. Like, in the hood, it really is. I can't wait till it goes out on the scene so y'all can see. And I'm excited that I'm a part of it, and my girl's a part of it. Now I'm excited.
Yeah, listen, you talking about that modeling thing? I'm like, why not me? Shoot.
Yes.
I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
What do you think of the possibility of America having a woman and a woman of color being the president?
I just had this conversation. With a couple people about that too, because they were like, "Oh, would you vote for Michelle Obama because she's black and she's a woman?" I said no. I would have voted for her because she would have gave to the community, not having all this mess and nonsense that's going out right now. Like, you know what I mean? She'll make things straight. It doesn't matter if she's a woman or a man. It's what you could bring to the table, if you get what I'm saying. And keeping your word from it, not for cloud, not to get votes, to really keep your word on it. You know what I mean? Like, people are talking about, I'm sorry to switch the subject on that because she's a woman too. Her name is Jasmine Rivera, and she's running for District York. Okay. And they are a lot of judging her because she works on mechanic cars. She goes and, once in a while and hang with her coworkers and drink and stuff. She's a working woman. She's a hardcore working woman. She helps the community. She goes out there with her hands. She doesn't send people. You know what I mean? So she's really going hard marching. She just had a pizza party for the community at near her garage, and she had people over there just for free, for the good of her heart. You know what I mean? And this is what she wants because she wants to help the people and the needy, and she really wants to do it. So if you guys want to vote for Jasmine Rivera for District York, tap in and get to know. You got to get to know the president, woman or man or anything. You know what the young people are telling me now, and it gets me so upset. I'm gonna vote for Trump. Why? Why you want to vote for Trump? I want to know why you want to vote for Trump. Oh, because he gave us that PA money. He gave us that PUA money. He going to give us money. I said, you really think he going to really do that again? They're like, yeah, he helped us out. He gave us free money. Like, corrupted their mind. You get what I'm saying? Instead of showing what they could really give. Like, that went out the window. People went on debt for that. They went crazy over that. It didn't process nothing positive with that PUA money because people lost. Some people gained and invest. They did do good things because I ain't gonna lie, it helped me out too. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna run for anything, District York, president, anything, women, men, it doesn't matter. It's what you could do for us people, color, culture, white, anybody, people, regardless. My opinion.
Mm-hmm. Well said. And Jasmine Rivera, what position is she running for? Do you know? Or no?
It's District York, eh? That's what she said. Out West York, yeah. That's what I know she's running for, District York.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have sent you one of her flyers and stuff, but I send you so many flyers.
We'll talk about it later on in another show.
Another show. Yeah, she's dying to come to the show too, so I'll probably link you guys up and I'll bring her over here if you guys don't mind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if there's nothing else you have to add, we're gonna close this out. And thank you for the show. It went like a breeze, man. It don't even seem like we've been on for over an hour.
There was so many stuff to talk about, and then you had questions too, and I had questions too. It happens. I heard people
hit on a variety of
I hope people
variety
learn
of
from
topics,
us.
So
but it's always like that. It's my third time, and it's always like that.
right, and you're welcome to come back.
Yes.
Anytime.
And I want to bring good people to y'all show because people been asking me.
Yeah.
So I was going to talk about it after the show, but people been asking me, and I would love to bring them to y'all show.
Yeah. So just tell them to hit Ptah up, myself.
Of course. And thank you for having me. You guys are processing. I've been coming here for like a year now, and it's been processing good, better, talking more. I see what Fel does. I see what you do, and it's just amazing what y'all doing and speaking out for our people. I love it.
Yeah, we're just trying
I even learned from it. I was like, what? I didn't know that.
Just trying to provide a platform for, people and put the information out straight up,
Yes.
So, no filter. We just bring the truth. We ain't against anyone.
That's why I think I like coming here because we speak our mind. We tell the truth. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We just tell how we feel, and I love that about this show.
Oh yeah, we put
Power
it
to the power.
Yeah, we put it out there, straight with no chaser, So
that's right.
And like my brother said here, we can back up anything that we say. We just don't put stuff out there, and it's just what we think. Nah, we don't tell you what we think. We put in.
I know.
facts.
I seen it from before you came and all. I seen how it grew.
Resources.
I've been coming here for a year. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't been showing it as much, but I'm gonna get back. But I always have a book or some kind of resource for what I'm saying. I just don't tell you what I think or how I feel. It's not an emotional type of information. It's factual.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's the best way to do it. Yep. So this is the Hour of Power with my brother Ptah Shakur. This is Shareef Hamid with the Hour of Power and our wonderful guest, Miss Jolly. We'll let you know what's going on. Same bat time, same bat place.
That's right.
Peace
Time
and blessings.
Time in. Peace.
All right, peace. Love and light to everybody.